Hi, we are going to start to operate with the WTS front load lifter, and before that we have to do the visual inspection. If you don't know how to use it, see a previous video in this playlist. The first thing we need to do before start to lift is to unlock the transport lock. Then we need to put the legs. Remember that there are two kinds of legs. These are the short legs, and you have a sticker here that shows you that this is the rear leg. And this is the front leg. It's much longer, and as I told you, it has this part to put the union part between the last profile and this one. When you put the leg, see that there is a safety lock that goes into this hole and lock the leg being taken out. Okay, so we have the four legs, and then we need to lift the lifter until the wheels does not touch the floor, because the wheels must be for transport only. The wheels must not sustain part of the load, because they are not designed to load that heavy load. They are designed to move the lifter. Don't operate with the lifter meanwhile the wheels are touching the floor. If a wheel blended because it cannot support all the load, it will create a safety problem. To stabilize and lift up the wheels, we need to look at to the level wheel in the back to see that the lifter is vertical enough. So first, start one by one, step by step. Don't push it up one leg at the top in the beginning. So make sure, step by step, all the stabilizers are becoming a little bit tight. Now it's in the middle, and you see that the wheels are not touching the floor. The next step is to put the forks at the load position. So take out the safety pin, take out the fork, and move it inside. Then you need to lift up a little bit the fork, because this union part needs to go there, but you must realize that the forks are disturbing. So if you need to put the load now, you can do it because the lifter are folded. And there is no problem to lift it up to here without the union part. Then you need to unlock the union part. Now we are going to put the loading accessory into the forks. This is optional, but we strongly recommend to use it. And we need to choose in which load point we are going to use the accessory. That's the reason, the main reason that we recommend to use this accessory, because you can lock the load in the exactly position. Let's say, for example, that we are going to use P3. And now we put the locks. Now we are going to lift up. And to lift up, first we need to lock this moving trolley. This small profile which holds the forks need to lock into this automatic lock. This lock, the first one, the lock that locks the forks, has just one position, the automatic position. Now it's locked. So now we need to put in automatic position the first profile. Automatic position, you see, is like an arrow, and the arrow is pointing up. So this is unlocked. It's in automatic position. As you see, differently like we use in our telescopic lifters, we don't need the second hand. We need one hand in the winch because we are using automatic locks. To lift down, we will need it. Remember to look at two sides. One side at the top to avoid any possible obstacle, and always looking at the lifter to see the normal behavior of the lifter. Now, the top sticker points exactly at the end of the profile. That means that we arrive to the top, and then we put in an automatic position this one and unlock the second one. This noise is to tell us that the first profile has been locked, and now we are using the second profile. Remember that when you go to the mast cage, you want to use the lifter. Even this one, all the locks are in lock position inside the holes. In this way, you always have two ways of safety, the lock and the winch and cable. In a structural mode, this is a must. So in a structural mode, there is no way that you can use an unlock, because if not, you cannot use the structural mode because you are applying forces to the moving parts of the lifter. As you see, I use the lifter not at the mast head. Even if it's not at the mast head, I still have all this part to can lift up. But the most important is I lift up all the first profile, all the second profile, and just a bit of the third profile. I can lift much more, but this is an indoor place, it's an indoor application, so I don't need to use more height. So this is the way to use it. Unfold the first profile totally, the second profile totally, and then what you need of the third profile.